What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven once again with a brand new season of Once Upon a Galaxy. We've got 4 free captains again: Luna plus Faker, Frowny, and Mira. Let's see if I got any cool new cards from the season. Pisces on 2 different captains is pretty good. I also got Diamond Indiana clones here, picking up Fairy Queen and then some Candylar cards. Mysterio on King Midas could be interesting, actually. Yeah, I've heard that the golden version of Mysterio is actually pretty good. You transform characters into characters 1 rarity higher than your shop's rarity, and you can much more easily grab a gold Mysterio on King Midas, while also potentially having more bronze characters since you won't have any silver characters. So that could be cool to try out. We've also got some tournaments later this month, which I am super excited to try out. And for our first game of the season, we are going to play with Luna Girl, which says your first shop is Astro the Wonder Pup, a 1/1 rare animal which doubles all buffs on him, and when Astro reaches 20 attack during a fight, train him and train him again at 40 and 60 attack. We'll see exactly what that means as we play the game. But before we get to that, I also want to take a look at the deck options for Luna Girl, because we have both a starter deck and the Candy theme deck. I've decided to take my favorite cards from both of these decks and throw them into a custom deck with a little bit of Candy sprinkled in, mostly centering on things that can potentially give Astro bonuses and a few cards that can cast some spells, because spells are going to be good on Astro. One of the ways that we can train Astro does involve hunting, so I do think that Innkeeper can be good, and one of the ways that we can train Astro involves resummoning it. I'm not sure we'll be able to show off everything in this game, but we'll see what we can come up with. We are going to start off with Astro the Wonder Pup, of course, and then we could take a Puck immediately, give it +6 attack. That's not super close to 20, and we might rather just take like a 3/1 or something. I didn't realize Luna Girl actually has a little bit of negative tempo associated with her, because your first shop is just going to be Astro the Wonder Pup. I have played with Luna Girl a little bit. I think I've just received her randomly while playing Goat T or something, so I know a little bit about what we might experience this game, but I have never actually played with the captain. Puck could be good if we find like a Jack-in-the-Box on the next turn's shops, but for this turn, I'm going to pick up an Evil Stepmother, which gives us the best chances to walk into this next turn with full hearts. And we were lucky to play up against a Goat T there, speak of the devil, because they are not super likely to want to win in these early fights. Now we can add a gingerbread house to Astro, and that is quite good at ensuring we can get some pumps up on this doggy. And we could go for Lollipop Fairy. +2/+2 to Astro is not bad, and it gives us additional incentive to sweeten our candy, which is something that I think I already want to do with this gingerbread house. So maybe I do just go for that. I'm obviously tempted by the idea of a turn 2 Mysterious Egg, also possibly because we can put this Mysterious Egg in slot 1, and if Gingerbread House attacks first, then this egg is a 2/1. And that's a totally reasonable stat line, at least for turn 2. So I'm going to go for it here, hope that we win the 50-50 and Gingerbread House can get in there. No, so a little bit of a bummer, and we wind up losing a full heart there for my hubris. Okay. Presence of Gaia to pump up the pup is not bad. We also have a Scrub Fowl, and then we also have a Minotaur, which is just like solid stats. I think I'm going to go for solid stats. And then we could go Gumdrop. Okay, that is a really, really good pickup. Gumdrop on the pup gives it +2/+2 and gives it +6/+2 every time Gingerbread House dies. At some point, we might want to do this even. just so that way we can guarantee the pup getting the pump. You know what? I think that time has come. I think that this is going to be the most important thing for this stage of the game. We are going to lose another heart. So this stage of the game is quickly shrinking. I'm going to cycle through a Peachy Queen, I believe. We could also Big Teeth the Wonder Pup. I fear that that won't be doing enough to the rest of the board, though. But the other idea is, like, I'm looking to replace this with, like, a Jill Sunshine on the pup. Yeah, I'm looking to do that. Okay, we find a Gumdrop for +4/+4 plus pumping up the gingerbread house. I'm gonna go for it. It might be a little bit silly, but now I can give Astro the Wonder Pup +8/+4, and that will allow me to train it next turn. Have I gone too silly here? Possibly, but we have also managed to stabilize, and now I get to show off what training does. If nothing else, we get to show off training. Ooh, and I get to Cheshire Cat it. That is beautiful. So some of the, I don't actually know what all of these do necessarily. Okay, I know play KO. I know fetch. That's going to be sneak, right? Oh no, get a random common treasure and give Astro Treasure Hoard. That's not what I was expecting. That's pretty cool. Give Astro +3/+3. That is fairly straightforward. A +6/+6 also puts you towards your next training arc, so that is quite good. However, play KO'd is really, really good. Give Astro Farewell, summon me once per fight. And this text is kind of interesting here, summon me once per fight, so I'll just get into it because I have used this and tried to abuse this already. You cannot double this in any capacity. If you double cast Play KO'd, you still only get one instance of this ability. If you have a, any other way to double your farewells, you will still only get one instance of Astro the Wonder Pup. So there's no way to cheese this. You get one additional dog, but that is what I was bringing up as a training method that was pretty good with the Blue Fairy, and it's just going to give us a second copy of our best card. I like going Good Boy early to some extent just because it gets us closer to the next training. However, I think the Gingerbread House and Cheshire Cat can definitely get us there, especially when Astro's like guaranteed to be on the board for when they die because we get to resummon it. So I'm going to play KO'd here. Now we could grab a rare treasure with Tin Man. We could also go Jack Frost to pump up the pup a little bit. I think I'm in for the treasure. I could also see going for the Gingerbread House, and I'm also somewhat interested in putting another animal on the board, but for now we will be content with picking up a rare treasure. Mushroom Ring. Oh, there's got to be a way to go crazy with that one, huh? Silver characters in your shop turn golden, and when you get a common treasure, get an epic treasure as well. No, we're going to go Mushroom Ring. And now we could go Sugar Plum Fairy. That is already really, really good. Okay, there is part of me that wants to, like, can I do this? Like, probably, but I think that this will also work for us. It means that the Gingerbread House is double pumping, which seems good if it dies before the cat, and Sugar Plum Fairy is a 5/5 in the backline, will probably still die, though there's a chance that it doesn't because Astro is simply too big in the front line and is just going to hold down the fort here. Let's see. No, yeah, the Sugar Plum Fairy doesn't get to die actually because the red only had 4 attacks, so a little bit of a bummer. Oh wow. And we are already ready to train this boy again. So fetch, we've seen. Good Boy, we have seen. And here we also have jump. This one has got to be sneak. And giving Astro sneak is pretty good. I think the most important one is ranged. So I could just see going for Treasure Hoard instead. Like, do I really care about sneak? It's good. It's good. Jump, rather. Do I care about jump? I think it is fine. Oh, the other one that I really like is hunt, and I don't know what the text for that is. It might just be hunt, or no, it's not going to be. I mean, fetch almost feels like hunt, right? Let's go with... This is tough. So each turn, it's actually going to get ready to train up next turn no matter what I do. That's funny. The reason that Sneak doesn't feel that great here is because we're keeping it in this position so it can get pumped up by both of these cards. We could probably go like this and sneak it in still. I'm going to grab a random common treasure. We do get to choose. Oh, okay. That doesn't feel as random. We get to make a decision here. Star Shield for plus 10 health on Astro is quite good, but I think that we're fine and can probably just take Potion of Treasure Finding and use this to do some other silly stuff this game. So I'm going to take the potion. Now I could grab a Peachy Queen just for +1/+1, but it does also pump up my shop because it's a Fae. So, I 100% should have kept Peachy Queen. I have the mushroom ring. I did not even realize that. Okay, now I might as well grab Astro the Wonder Pup. I kind of forgot if you could actually find this in the shop, silver and potentially gold, to grab triple the buffs, but that makes sense. That seems like a really good option in the future. Now I kind of have to second guess any Fae that I pick up. Oh, I really should have grabbed the Peachy. I forgot that's still like a relatively new thing. Oh, Astro is already at 60 as well. I suppose we could just take a Fowlich here. It's about the same size as the Minotaur though. What if we did this? What if we big teeth on the gingerbread house so we can convince ourselves that we can keep this around longer? And then I immediately find the triple for Astro the Wonder Pup. So what are we going to conclude here with? When you summon a character, give it slot +3/+3. Well, we technically can summon this. I don't know if we are. Each turn give one of your slots +10/+10 is fine. This could be good with Puxatawny Phil. I think I'm just going to take the Earthstone though. Nothing super exciting from that shop, but what is exciting here is the 100 power Astro the Wonder Pup now getting triple from buffs, and yeah, any ways that we can find to pump this up are going to pay out. Even my opponent's Achilles just pumped this up a little bit. So now it is up to 130. Sikkim will be the hunt. Give Astro hunt +2/+2, which will be +6/+6 now that the buffs are tripled. So that's probably what I will go with. I do like ranged. However, I feel like the scaling is useful. I don't know, the utility is obviously really powerful. Maybe I should just go for ranged. Okay, I think we have to go for... I mean, ranged is just so powerful. I do want to show off, and I'm happy that I got to see, I think, every single possible spell, every single training spell. But I don't think we're going to do anything with the Innkeeper this game, because I think you just always want Speak when you're given the opportunity to do so. Now I can True Love's Kiss the Cheshire Cat, but it's giving Astro plus, what is this? Plus 18 +18 every turn, and that is our real scaling. So I think I'm going to keep that. Ogre Magi is good if we find Innkeeper, which is why I have it in the deck, but we're not really going that route. So I think I'm just going to grab a Gingerbread House, and that shall suffice. We grab Ember here to give everything +2/+2. It's not the best use of Peachy Queen, but oh, it is a recruit. Oh gosh. Can we just go like all out and have my whole board pumping Astro the Wonder Pup? Maybe we can. It is not a pirate. It is just an animal. We'll finish off with a nice little +12/+12. And play this here. I do really want the Cheshire Cat to die. I'm putting a ranged card in my third slot because I want all of my other recruits today. Sugar Plum Fairy is the least important. Cheshire Cat is probably the most important, so we'll just continue to frontline that. That's totally fine. I do want to take out Achilles. Oh, they shrink team me, but we are going to grow up and potentially still outscale that. Oh, Fox has sneak. Oh, that is beautiful. So actually everything dies and Wonder Pup comes back. I forgot about that. Okay, we were never in any danger. For a second, I was a little bit worried. No need. Now we can meet something in a bakery. Robin is, I mean, it's a decent amount of stats. It's not an animal, but it is fine with Ember here too. Maybe I replace Sugar Plum Fairy. Yeah, it's fine. My shops are big enough. Let's get lost in the woods. And then Angelica with the Robin bonus looking quite nice. I think we might look to toss the gingerbread house at this point, though the gingerbread house does pump up Angelica. We kind of want Angelica attacking first. Sure. Yeah, and putting Wonder Pup, Astro, putting that second will ensure that we're not really at any risk of losing these fights, though I don't know if we are at any risk of losing these fights regardless, really. Chaos with the Mushroom Ring is definitely too good to pass up here, so what are we going to cut? I suppose we'll keep the cat in the back for no real reason. We'll over the rainbow, and that allows me to pick up a large Nessie, or I can make everything silver. The idea with whatever I pick up here, replacing the Cheshire Cat, is that I want it to be a True Love's Kiss target, so grabbing a silver does seem to have some upsides here. Why not? This also means we could potentially golden Chaos, which would be a lot of fun. I do think that Astro is just simply going to win us this fight, even though we don't have too much else going on. Yeah, this fight still isn't that close. We were winning, and we had ranged, and we still had a whole nother summon there. We will meet a Kraken in the tavern. That'll pump up Robin, not doing too much else for me, and then all hands on deck. Ooh, Titania is quite good, isn't it? Let's maybe toss Robin, actually, and play Titania. That's plus 60 on Astro every single turn, plus some additional pumps on Angelica's card if she can hunt. She's not going to be able to, unfortunately, but Chaos still goes down, and we are going to grab a free common treasure. We could now add a bounty contract to Astro the Wonder Pup. That's probably better than a flat +9/+9. In theory, the game is probably going to end faster than this bounty contract is really relevant, but if we find an innkeeper, we're back online from that. Now I think I will throw in a blue fairy just to show it off, even though we won't really be showing it off here. And then we could also go for a Sarmina. The characters in front of me having Hunt +4/+4 is quite good on Astro because it will get +12/+12 each turn. If we're going to do that, we're tossing the blue fairy that we just picked up, but I think that that's fine. I'm not sure that Angelica is really having many chances to hunt here, but I want to keep Astro Pump in the center. Astro Pump, I was thinking that earlier, and it's funny that I slipped and said it there, but yeah, Astro Pump, why not? Keeping it in the center so that way it gets both of these supports, I do think is reasonable. And now we grab a golden Angelica. We also have a Pixie to give the pup +24/+24 each turn. You can see how that would get out of hand. I'm fine with the supports that I have. Let's pick up an epic treasure, a trash can full of strawberries, eh? Or we could give everything Horde 1, which is +15 on the pup, and +5 on Angelica could be worth it. Oh, but you know what? The trash can for bounty contract is quite good. So we will grab that, and then we will grab some bags full, which will pump up all of my treasures, including this Star Shield. Cool. Okay. Looks like this is the final fight of the game here, regardless. But I think this was a great showing for Astro the Wonder Pup. She is pretty good, as you can see, and she'll resummon to win this fight and finish off the lobby for us. 2 of the training spells we never saw. Here are all of the options. There's also attack to give Astro +5 attack, and heal to give Astro +5 health. We did see all of the other ones though. Attack gives +10 attack, right? And this is also giving +10 health, but that puts you really, really close to another instance of training. So I could see this spell certainly being useful. But for today, that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys. Actually, Jaws is pretty good too. Misery is pretty good. Okay, yeah, I think we will be playing with some more Luna Girl in the future, but for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.